What's up, YouTube? I'm spikevegeta. Let's do another Donkey on 6-4 randomizer starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. But yeah, no additional sphere zeros here. By the way, this isn't like an async of any sort. We're just doing a seed. All right. I feel like a range stand is somehow, or a sprint is always locking a donkey move for me. Like to see that early. Yo, Kid Archie, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate you. Oh, yes. Okay, this was such an out of nowhere, almost like filler rando for the day. I wasn't even thinking about that. I've been playing so infrequently. But yes, thank you. I absolutely want to add that. It was randomly, somebody posted Friday night on Twitter the other day. I was like, oh, this song's so good, dude. Look, have fun cranking your donk. Yeah, I think it was someone random I followed who just was like, reminder, it's Friday. And I was like, oh, yeah, you right. And when you right, you right. Let's go peek this then. Before we jump into levels 2 and or wait! Yep. Woohoo! Whee!
Welcome to bonus stage.
Spring dirt. Oh! Oh! Gross! Oh, that is McNasty. I haven't done this one in so long. Turn to the left. You want to turn to the left, right? Yeah. This has been a long time since I've done this one. Ah! Okay. Well, we're relearning how this works.
Welcome to
Spring dirt.
Stage.
Would you like a little dirt in your spring? Yeah, bucket. Like, is there one down here? No. It's been so long since I've done this one. This one's also kind of tricky trash. I think you just go straight for this one. Yeah, because I think this one, you then follow his booty back. Like, right. Nope, I made that up. Nope, that's not. Nope, it's just sure. Spending the first 3 minutes of this seed remembering how this maze is.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So you go right and you follow the dude back until you get coin 3. Yeah, I feel like this is literally the first time since we've come back that I have seen this. Yeah, and then this guy, you follow back and just you grab it right when it's behind his butt. Dude, I can't wait for this to be Boob 3. This is going to be a great triple tit. Oh! He turns exactly like that. Come on. This one's so bad. Mazes are fun when you have them memorized. Before that, they're kind of trash. Yeah, and because of this, dude, you just, like, physically can't do this fast. Honestly, when you have them memorized, I do think they're fun. I think it's fun to, like, catch the cycles and shit. You have gotta be dicking my ass, really? I think you can make that cycle. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for so long. Like, there's a difference between they're well made. And again, keep in mind, this one was not supposed to be in the game. This is definitely one that's just in the code of the game that was added in Rando. Yeah, the devs knew this one was fucking stupid. Yeah, and just book it. Left side. Boop. And then just left side cut here. And then this is quite, yeah. This one's just so ridiculously long, dude. You have to, like, get caught, then get back to that point and do it again. Oh my god, this one sucks. I will say, I'm so glad this never popped up in the tournament. This one is so miserably made. Yeah, I'm getting to the point I'm rooting for this to be instrument upgrade. Even an ammo belt would feel too good, dude. Like, you get Spring and Sphere Zero Dirt. All right, left side, left side. Yep, get to moving. Section work there. And then when this dude turns around, you can kind of book it to the right side. Nope, now I don't trust it. Now I do not trust it. God, that one sucks. I'm gonna go left side. That's one of those where it's like, it's kind of teetering on the right side. Instrument upgrade me, baby. So Spring led to Grape. Grape led to Sprint. Sprint's. What is this starting chain, dude? What is this starting chain? Sprint, grapes, or Spring into Grape into Sprint. What is this path we just started? Boop, 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 sucking my penis now. And it's not even a donkey move. Dude, the lighting always makes it look like a donkey move. Diving. This is diving. This is diving. Vine swinging! It's all required. You know what? While we're here, it was all required. Holy shit. Directly into my rectum. Fuck. Yeah. And to note, vines are hard required. You cannot get into Helm without vines. Yeah, we're 10 minutes in. I don't know what levels 1 or 2 are. I do not know what either of these levels are. Level 2 is Vanilla Aztec. No. We could just go in. Key 2, Kasplat and Japes. Japes K. Japes Tiny Feathergate Barrel, Way of the Horde. Lowlands Feather is what I'm going to put there. Isles Lanky Grape Cage. Yeah, it was. Sprint. Tiny Bot and Galleon. Tiny Galleon Shop. Japes Hillside Key 4. I mean, actually, I'm just going to do it. Yeah, you already have Featherbow. Level 1 was Aztec. Yeah. Aztec and Japes. 1 through 5 lobbies are dead. Okay. 1 lobby dead. Castle Shop's dead. Donkey Kasplat Factory. Okay. DK Fact K. Factory Cranky Diddy is on the way to the horde. Fact Crankedy. Okay, so after we have gone down this path, Hillside's on the path of key 4. So also, a Japes Kasplat here has key 2. Yeah, you're just doing all this. Yeah, lobby's dead. You don't know, obviously, what's behind this cage. Let's try to see if I can, like, drive by. You have to, like, walk more up to it to see it. It's fine. I have to go in there anyways. That's a banana middle. What? Yeah, no, I agree, Dad. Every time you see it, you're like, that's definitely weaker. That's, like, that cuts out so little of your movement. And a lot of times you're like, well, those are my fast GBs anyway, essentially at the end. Peanuts, Jape Shop. All right, so now you just need Tiny, which Tiny is apparently in a galleon shop. Suck on my butt and we'll eat some ass. Gotta love doing 51 seconds of this shit. This game can suck my balls. What you gonna do without that slurp? Slurp on my dick and we'll eat ass. Yeah, this is something you know you have to do. At least it's 51 seconds of listening to Rose Forest. What you gonna do with all of the slurping, dude? What you gonna do with all of the slurping, What you gonna have to do without that slurking, dude? So that is level 5 access. Level 5 lobby access, anyways. I almost Swap too late. You got peanut poppers, so you should check all this stuff. Oh, I couldn't. He curved the bullet. I also walked into it. I see at least a, yeah, it looks like a chunky vial up there. If Tuesday is today. Hey, D. Once again, am I just checking this? Oh, banana. It's like it's out of logic right now, not by a lot. Yeah, you like can't get it. Yeah. If it wasn't for like the having to go back out for that, it just makes the thing in logic more cumbersome. Hillside had triangle. Don't bother climbing the trees. You don't really have to right now. Should have peanut poppered this fucker. Yo, what you gonna do? Yo, what you gonna do? Yo, what you gonna do? So the only spot I can't get right now is the one locked by Chunky's boulder throw. There is key 2 there. We have got 1 through 4. Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? And then I can shoot his balloon and climb his tree over here. I could also just not climb the tree and just commit to the one in the cage. They both have one in here. All right, load me up, Daddy. $7. This better be good. This better be good, goddammit. Well, now it's in a fucking shit-ass dick, dude. Now it's fucking in logic. God. Now, do you go back? Like, it's so cumbersome to check both. It does not feel worth it. Punch! So Peanuts, Charge, and Punch were all in them shops. Blast him! Ah, shit! So, diving on a Japes K. Ah, which... yeah, I say, let me at least come down just for this shit. Okay, yeah. If you're gonna do it, just pee in my butt. Here's the one thing. If I'm doing this, it ain't with chunky cheese. It's actually gonna be slow. Blackout curtains. If Tuesday is today. Let me actually, already doing this. Let me try. So people say this is possible with Lanky. Let me actually. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, holy shit! Ah! What is the start of this scene? Oh my god! Yo, we get Diddy Kong Racing music. This should be planned out to always be Diddy Kong Racing music. Oh my god! We're gonna suck on those balls. We're gonna lick on the ah! Okay, well, yeah. Alright, we got a game now, gamers. Seriously. Yeah. I definitely need to hit these now. Laminator! Thank you for the 53 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Start of this scene has just been Diddy's wild ride, dude. What you? Oh, wow. Wait, did I manip it? Ah, so close. Holy shit! Ah! Holy absolute shit, dude! That's nuts. What an out of the... Now, it's not... It may not be required, but like, come on, dude. Holy shit. Who made this scene? This was me. This was 5,000% me. Dude, I have to get extras if I want to check the boss fight right here. Which I could have got. Well.
Welcome to bonus stage.
No, Shamiam, that's the joke. It has happened before, but it's relatively rare. If it's like a later level, it can actually happen. But yeah, level 2, no fucking way, dude. If you wanted to, I'm gonna come back with somebody else, I think. Just to see what this is just a vial. I will come back. Let's also go read 15 more hits. GB over there. I guess go in and then, yeah, that's better. All right, so so dog, Tiny's in level 5. How many GBs is she locked? That was not what I was expecting. Jape Shops, is it really? Is that really on the path of Key 7? Creme Isle, Chunky. Not that big, honestly. Creme C, Castle Lanky Dungeon. Isles Dirt, Training Grounds near Tunnel. Yeah, wait a minute. That was what? That was Spring. Spring was Way of the Horde. Castle Splat near Candies. Castle K near Candy. No, they go up to the way it works is you have to have access to 3 Kongs by the end of level 3, 4 by the end of 4, and 5 by the end of 5. Beanstalk is foolish. Sorry, bean lovers. Hillside, Key 5. Triangle was there. Top of Lighthouse. Let's go. Outer Isles, 8. Oh. Main Caves. Oh, I forgot to actually check the peanut cage. You could get into Factory right now, which Donkey's in here. Jape Shops. Yeah. Cave Shops. Cave Shops 8. Creme C. Oh, 2 cremes. 2 creme C's. Treasure Room is foolish. Feather, Key 7. Let's go get Donkey. Okay. Other than Factory Cranky Diddy is on the Way of the Horde. We have no lead on where Chunky is. So the Chunky hint is gonna be locked? Because yeah, I guess you have to have Key 5 from Hillside. Donkey. Take a peek at this. Let's try it again. What's up, Nasagi? How you doing, gamer? Daniel, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate you. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Nasagi. Coming here for this random lanky shit. Woohoo! And I guess I should climb this one. You can make an argument to climb it later, but if this is Donkey, you can get Donkey shit way more along the way. Officially at college soon, yo. Good for you, gamer. Hope you're excited for the college life. Get that education. That's why it's only, I guess, a 25% chance this is Donkey, but... Yeah, I forgot. So I think the logic... if you had one shot, you would hit it. The Mario bath bombs? Yo, let's go, dude. That's awesome. That's like genuinely, you come to expect. I remember I won a prize at GDQ 1-7. I'm not eligible to win them anymore for obvious reasons. It was back at SGDQ 2012 when there was like a handful of people donating during any run, really. Yeah, all right, we're running out of Ks. There's 2 of them left, both of them in the R&D area. Let's actually also, since, you know, we're not like giga rich or anything, I think it's worth grabbing these 3. What? I know it's just go in. Just get the thing. All right, Factory Cranky Diddy's Way of the Horde was for CG. Coconut Gun. Diddy top of Lighthouse his Way of the Horde, so Coconut Gun was at least locking that. Family Man! Oh, I can't get it so hard. But orange throwing. Interesting. Actually, here, just because I already hit that stuff. This. I am trying to remember exactly where I got diving. It was somewhere slightly silly. It's only the second level I've actually entered. There's your guy. Nope. Just a random kind of casual little race. Unless this is like giga. So yeah. 15 of these. You know what's funny about this seed? I have not entered level 1. Creme Isle also being double path for chunky stuff. That's definitely interesting. Donkey can afford that. Or Donkey can go check his cage. Creme Isle also eventually got me to vine swinging. No, I don't want to know. I'm trying to remember. I mean, like, it had to be in Japes.
Well done!
Where did I get it in Japes? Because there was guitar. I don't know if I quite want to stretch that much. Like, it's only sometimes it feels like it is good just to spam it other times. Nope, alright. Then we pray it's not fairies. This is always how I handle it. If I lose all my pictures on one fairy, unless it is specifically hinted to me, I just assume it's dead. I just pray that it's dead. So yeah, it's cool you won that prize, because that's genuinely, I also think, like, unironically, that run was like the most donations that had come in for a run up to that point in the marathon, people told me. So, like, you won a drawing. You won a one in a lot of people drawing. I also got to keep in mind, yeah, Donkey and Diddy each have a blueprint right now. Definitely grab these 5 coins. 5 Lankies at the top. You have trombone right now, so... Oh, you know what else you have? You have Gorilla Grab. Probably gonna check this. Get 3 donkey coins along the way. What you gonna do now? Sucking on this dick? Hell yeah, good. Hillside gave me triangle. Did it give me diving? Did it just give me diving? You can also check both of these R&Ds. This would have to be like nah. I wonder if Chuggy's just like check 1 in Aztec. Yo, they're all in a row for me. Because I just always do 31-24. Am I doing Lanky Shooting Gallery? Obviously, this is a not even race. Lanky's Shooting Gallery do be pretty slow. You know what? We have enough opened up to us right now. I'm fine with leaving that behind. Nothing is pointing at R&D. Tiny's just in a oh, okay. Tiny's just in a galleon shop. So you absolutely can reach her. The only way you can't right now is if Chunky is gonna buy her. Well, let's redo this. I was wondering if that was not gonna put me in it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, you need to go check the donkey. So yeah, what was that? That was grape. Is there... Baloo. What you gonna do? Balloon was in, yeah, storage. You're one move away each from a monopoly on both Diddy and Lanky. Yeah, I think other than Lanky's memory game, I think the rest of that level was cleared with what we had. Yeah, let me, I kind of don't want to leave this behind, so just a second. How long can I put off going to Aztec for? Do I have any info on Aztec? I think we're not putting it off anymore. Even though I'm one away from just, I could dump and just go in and get Tiny. You're right, I know it's level 1. James Hillside, which... Now, do I really have, like, no, Jabe Shops, Cave Shops, Outer Isles, Hillside, Galleon, Factory. We know nothing about this place. We know it costs $6 to get into the boss. Dang. I will blow your entire set of balls off. That's nuts. We legit know nothing. We legit know nothing about this stage. Which makes me kind of want to... I'm going to check this boss. I'm going to get like a GB. I'll like set up some warps. And then I'm just... I didn't really see what he said, honestly. Banana metal. At this point, you're just like... Do I hold out... Until I just have 25 to hold in this mini dump. Because you don't have much with Tiny anyways. Tiny just also gets you a Way of the Horde. Oh, Langster. I only know that Chunky is part of the Endgame. That's all I have information-wise there. What makes this a rando? All the Kongs, the moves, the guns, the instruments, the boss keys and stuff, they're all mixed up into different locations. Yeah, I think we're just going to clear this little temple right here. And assuming one of these gives me a GB. This is a GB, yeah. I'll check the battle crown, and then I'm just going to go get Tiny. The only way I don't get Tiny is if Chunky has to buy her. You never played DK64? Oh, okay. Then yes. Then it's a rando no matter what to you. You don't know what this shit is. Ten seconds. It's early enough in case the other Kong's got to buy something. Yeah, we're just going to assume I don't need diving. We're going to assume I don't need it. Yeah, we're just going to assume I do not need diving. All right, that I don't need to know where it was. So there's got to be at least one more thing in Creme Isle. Also, never marked what. Level 3 was factory, and you were castle. Yeah. So what, forest and caves are the last of it? Caves, treasure. We just know the treasure room here is dead. Are 100% correct. You always, in these settings, will need Vines, Gorilla Gone, and Monkey Port. Other than that, is there anything else that you always need? Yeah, you always will need all the keys. Yep. Oh, I was gonna look cool, and then the game was like, I'm gonna be shitty. I'm gonna be fucking shitty. Where's Tiny at? And I think you're rich enough to where, yeah, buy the GBs. Yeah, you also will always need 60 golden bananas. I think in terms of moves, though, it's just Vines, Gorilla Gone, and Monkey Port. You need those three things to get up into Helm. From there, you always need 3 of the 5 instruments to do Helm. And you need whatever moves are tied to the 3 Kongs in the K-Rool fight. Yo, what's up, Sonic? Thank you, buddy. Oh, I already asynced it, Sonic. Yeah. I asynced both it and the relegations. Oh my goodness. Poppy, is that your mama? Okay, Donkey unlocks Tiny. All right, so we are chunky away from Vin Diesel percent. I have no information. I wonder if her feather bow is locking that info. Let's just go through the shop loop here. I would stay longer because of the Diddy Lighthouse, but I need Rocket Barrel for that. Papa-lish. Poppy. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. There's also her feather bow cage that we haven't peeked yet. That is in Outer Isles for Key 8. Yeah, doing a little Zooter multi-world. Gonna be a lot of fun. Cubs came up with the idea a couple weeks ago, honestly, at this point. And I was finally like, I can make it work. We can do it. Frick yeah. Something about we're gonna do a little Dorito hunt. This stuff stays open. You can also do the lanky one. Yeah, and I think you want to go push this stuff before you, like, really delve into that. So, 50-50 chance this is way low. Nope, okay. So, it is that pad, then. Unless it was diving on the thing, which, like, maybe it was. I don't think it was, though. And I want to go to boop, ba, boop, ba, 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 ba. I want to go back up to James. I think it has to be the Hunky Chunky barrel, which is port, sax, and hunky locked. Am I clearing out any more of Hillside? I think you should. You can do a few things.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, like, do you try to, like, get to the dirt patch, which is not in logic. Well done, douchebag. Alright, Lowlands Feather was Baboon Blast. Okay, now take this over here. That might have just clarified things a little bit. That's just that. I'll climb that in just a second, but cave, 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 and cave, cave, cave. Could be key 5. We know James Hillside is on the path of key 5. Not for that. Okay. That means that you have collected enough small bananas to, in order to enter the boss fight. Which, while I'm right here, actually, let me try it. So close. All right, time for Daddy Spikevegeta to learn the tech. What is this tech exactly to climb? Okay, I don't know how I did that. Okay. So, hillside for Rocket Barrel to probably get key 5 out of the lighthouse. Banana metal. Oh, it's quick enough, sure. Kick slip. Yeah, It's today. What was I gonna do? I just wanted to check this. Just go to 2. I just wanted to clarify what was in this. And then also jump over to the boss. Yep, nothing in there. And then I can get Donkey's Metal. Tiny's is really slow / I can't. Question mark, get it? I think you straight up need Mini Monkey for hers. Now it was all in logic. Now it was all in logic. All right, but yeah, we officially have a Diddy and a Lanky Monopoly. A double Monopoly. Am I doing anything other than going directly to this Diddy top of the lighthouse? Castle Kasplat near Candy is also Way of the Horde. Also the Castle Lanky dungeon. Oh, which I can do both of those. Yeah, it's kind of just the order you want to do them in. A McNopoly, if you will. Let me go to here first. I guess there's it's whatever order you want to do. It's really just how do you potentially like aggressively work around stuff. I feel like because Hillside was Rocket Barrel, this is going to be key 5, which also would get me the 10 hints earlier. You also know for sure that you're going to need Hunky Chunky, Gorilla Gon, and an Ass Slam. Finding more information would definitely be helpful. Nice try, Matt. If Tuesday is today. Boob! I'm still looking for enough GBs. Also, Baboon Blast at some point needs to be required. So, do this. Oh, I really wish I had noted I really wish I had taken a better peek at what the camel said. That'd have been nice. Oh yeah, can't do this. Suck my butt and eat my ass. Thankfully, you can still do this. Sucking on my butt. Key 5. Like, this is key 5, right? Key 7 was Jape Shops and Featherbow. So that might be Babin Blast. Yes, you needed Feather. Oh, I probably should have. You know what? Yeah, fuck the Mechfish. Who cares? I ain't doing unhinted Mechfish. But yeah, with that, I should be able to go get my final, effectively, 11 hints. Because I can also go to Aztec and get that one. Oh yeah, if it wants to fuck me. This is nice about not doing an ace thing. Nobody knows. So everyone's just assuming I'm going to get fricked. What do you got, baby? A bottle of grog is a potion. I'm just clarifying that, right? A bottle of grog is a potion. Love me some grog. Baby, baby, what you gonna do? All right, now sandbag so he doesn't warp in front of you. What you gonna do? Oh, I still went too fast. All right, so blast locked, feather locked blast. Me. Blast then led to me. Drunky chunky the whole scene, dude. It's not the worst idea we've ever come up with. But you get some, like, drunken kung fu master fucking buff on it. You, like, one-shot all bosses. Alright, well, let's go find out if we're figgity fucked. I just want to know. Sucking on my butt. Okay, let's go read our last 10 hints. Our last 11. So, do I need all the rest of my moves to get whatever this last way of the hero is going to be? Is like Gorilla Gone going to be locked by Pound the X? Because goddamn it's looking like it. Creme Isle 8. What is this fucking... Storage Chunky. That was Balloon. Lanky Chunky Castle. There we go. There we go. LC Castle. Castle boss defeated. Ah. Where? We can get in. Wait, what do we know about caves? Cave shops? Oh, I should probably just go in here then. Yeah, that's a cheap-ass level 7. Holy fuck. Blast swag. Donklang did. Donklang did. So we just need bongos for that. Money. Donklang did. Donklang did. Damn, what's left in Creme Isle, dude? Main caves is foolish. Yeah, is that the only additional stuff we know about this place? Mostly just rush the shops here. And so this has to be Forest. I know nothing about Forest, right? The only thing I know about Forest is the beanstalk is dead. Yeah. When we go to Castle, the shops, I don't have to necessarily look at them, but you can make the argument. Doesn't really matter. You should just check it anyways. Oh, I hate when they get accelerated backwards, dude. And debatably, I shouldn't be getting this shit. Like, you have a lot of info. I'm not gonna check this other stuff. All right, it's on candy. Oh, it's just good when you get them in one shot, dude. This is honestly a quick enough check. I think it's fine. Oh, I went off the thing. I slid. Apparently won 4 prizes since SGDQ 2020, and none of them have shipped. Subasa, thank you for the 81 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Hope you're doing well, bud. Yeah, that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. I was like, he's so close. All skill, baby. the balloon didn't, like, just totally appear in front of it. All right, so this is on the path of key 8. Sacks. Okay. So, yeah, further that outer aisles. This feels like a you're going to get every move, whether you like it or not, Seed. Do you want to check the cabins over here? Not really. Nothing. There's so many things I need to go to Castle for. There's so many things I need to go to Castle for. Am I still in the game as Funky Kong? That fro he has on... Oh, are you talking about Chunky Kong? Yeah, Chunky still got the afro. It's not specifically based off me, just to be clear. The other one came over. There's 2 cops here. God damn. You know what? Everyone dies. This is better. This is better. Everything dies. Goddamn motherfucking speed police came in, dude. Oh, I never read my other 6 hints. You have enough information to where you're probably, I mean, you're just coming over here and doing all this shit anyways. So you need the boss, the Kasplatnir candy, and the Castle Lanky dungeon. Castle Lanky dungeon is probably Chunky. Yep. Oh, which I do not need an ass slam. So let's do this first. Ah! This guy's way of the horde. Monkey port, okay. Expensive as the boss. 138. You're a hunky chunky away from being able to check that outer aisles. I'll do this while I'm in here. There's your boy, the instrument upgrade. Because Chunky will come in immediately with both punch and triangle. This is the wrong way. If this isn't it, then you just know Lanky unlocks Chunky. Set Archipelago, let's go, baby. Yeah, Sub Night, we're definitely going to try to get that set up for like a week from now. What kind of controller? As God intended, the X. Jesus, how? That doesn't even make any sense within the context of this fucking controller, dude. How in the fuck did it do that? Fuck off, man. Like, that literally made no sense within the context of what I was doing with the controller. That he just went, huh? Dude, he did it again. Like, I'm slightly holding back as I'm gonna land. Am I seeing Chunky's face? Yeah. Also get this balloon before you die.
Welcome to bonus
Mad Maze
stage.
Mall. I think this is the one where, like, sometimes they're not. Yeah. Oh, no, they're not. He's so tiny. Oh, stuck in the wall. All right, hour 17 Vin Diesel percent. Monkey port. Let's run through this room and just get a bunch of small bananas. And I think you don't, like, you could go into, like, Diddy's dungeon just to shoot the banana. Really worth it. I'm not going to turn around there. Dude, I want to say the number was 138 for the boss. C Square, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate you, gamer. By the way, chat, y'all like how sexy I am today? All this sun on my nose. You're like, God damn, that motherfucker white. Like, God damn, that motherfucker's white. White. I said wife. Yeah, Kate, hope you're having a good Friday as well, gamer. Got that Lala sun. It was so fucking hot outside. Really? That was her first one. Okay. Hold up. Because if I just shoot this, that's enough for... I think that's like exact amount. Another one. Diddy's gonna take a big old healthy dump. Yeah, so again, we know that both... at this point, it's looking like Mini Monkey plus Feather Bow is gonna be your, is gonna lead to key 7. And so then after this, I should go read the 5 forest hints to see if I can, like, narrow my search at all. Is this exactly? Oh, no, I need 10 more. Then let's do this, then I'm just gonna... Yeah. So I have technically 49 GBs with a dump. Okay. Hope everybody had a good time there. I mean, Bo also just led to blast, so it could just be blast stuff. But you are now sort of running outside of this boss. You are starting to run out of useful hints. You know you need Hunky Chunky to get the Outer Isles thing. No sense in dumping until you just want to finish. You could, if you play to it, you could get a Gorilla Gone hint before too long. Like, are you doing stuff here in Castle? This feels like you shouldn't buy more stuff. Because you are... Outside of being able to play for the Gorilla Gone hint, you can also play for the Bongo hint. No matter what, though, I need key 7. You know what? I want to check this. Bo led to Blast. Blast led to Mini Monkey. You're probably just about to check all things tied to that. You have sacks right now. Oh, there's also further into Creme Isle, you can now get the sacks check. Yeah, I should do that. Let's just dump and peek at this. Huh. And by peek, I mean obviously do it. Yeah, so go back to Creme Isle. Storage gave me Balloon. Balloon got me Chunky. But that's obviously not what that's talking about. So, things that are balloon locked, things that are Mini Monkey or Blast locked, that's what you want to do. Yeah. So we could just do the classic. You start with level 1. You do all of those things. What do you need to beat the seed? Bongos, Hunky, Gone, and Aslam, and Key 7. You're 5 things from going. This is one of... If this is Hunky Chunky, then that potentially just chains into Gorilla Gone. Don't be barrels locked. We are barrels locked. We are barrels locked. Shit. We are barrels locked. Well, over here first. So barrels, another reason to just stay within the first 3 levels. Barrels have to be in either Aztec, Japes, or Factory right now. Is there anything else on Creme Isle? Creme Isle really doesn't have that many checks. So is this? No? Rude. Alright, go to level 1. I'm gonna go read my last 6 hints. Read this. Go to forest. Trombone key A. Yeah, that might... Nothing really to read into there. Man, Squawks, what the fuck? So barrel throwing also potentially is locking that battle pad. It is. Aztec Nans, okay. That's nice. Caves Candy Lanky. That was the Creme Isle Creme Isle 3 times for Chunky. Jape's Caves Chunky. Production room is foolish. Okay. All 5 pointed to Chunky, so we have no idea who the other 2 are in the fight. Does it matter? It doesn't. Any of the rest of them can do their fights. It really adds. Yeah, point me to Chunky shit. If it's a GB, yeah, I'll still go to it. Holy shit. Again, mainly focusing on anything Mini Monkey or Blast Lock. Did I not open this up earlier? Why the fuck I climbed this. Oh, I need to fucking blast the thing. Castle had Mini Monkey, so it can't be the Mini Monkey item here. Where was Chunky? He was also in Castle, so Chunky cannot be locking barrels. Mini Monkey can't lock barrels. This can't. Oh, I wish I worked on the strat. This could be Super Slam, so like you're going for it regardless. But yeah, this can't be barrels. What's up, Spike? Dude, the opening of this scene was nuts. You got spring out of some dirt, and then you did the Isle Spring Pad, which was an awful maze minigame. In order to get Grape Cage gave you... None of this I walked into any of the levels, by the way. Grape gave you Sprint. Sprint gave you Vines. In the Sprint Cage behind K. Lumsey. It was the 5-piece combo meal to start the seed all on the overworld. Yeah, okay. Now, this could be key 7. This could absolutely be key 7, but this can't be barrels. Oh, really? And yeah, required Army 2 for what looks like probably Hunky Chunky. It's $6. Just do it. Just check the boss. Just check the boss. I have 3 different hints saying Creme Isle is on the path of Chunky. Creme Isle has given me grape. Creme Isle has given me vines. Oh, Creme Isle also technically gave me sprint. Oh, it gave me all those things. Is that everything that that's talking about? Because I think the barrel is the last thing. Oh, yeah, you right. It was dead. Sometimes my brain still forgets that shit. I still kind of have bosses and bananas somewhat decompartmentalized in my brain. Oh. I decided recently I really should just check this one right away. He hints it for you. A battle crown. Nah, I'm good, dog. Could be this stuff. But yeah, despite how fast a lot of that shit went, we're still 5 items from go mode. Barrel throwing. I think you should... So, I mean, that gets you likely Hunky Chunky. Again, you can play for a bongos hint. I think you gotta keep looking through anything that might be key 7 locked. It could honestly be this, because, like... No. Peanuts Charge or Primate Punch. I guess at this point, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm like, do you go just get that now? Yeah, I was kind of expecting this time. All right, fine. Let's just go do the castle boss first. Let's just go do the castle boss. Let's do this little chain. Oh, also, before... Yeah, because then let's do the drop down. Otherwise, it was just all that lanky shit. Because I believe this is the last Creme Isle, Jay. Wow. It was just all the lanky stuff. It was just legitimately all the lanky stuff. It's not a casino mode for Key 7, but it's definitely awkward. Just everything die, everything die. I can see this being one of those where I'm a little too stupid. You need charge gave you barrels. Charge gave you barrels. I believe the equivalent of 58 GBs right now. Could be this blast course, man. This one's quick enough. I want to peek it. Blast mini. All right, best boss. Let's do this. Yeah, it sucks because your two key 7 hints were Peanuts, Charge, and Punch. But also, Featherbow was on the path of it. Charge did lock Guitar. The Get Out Temple probably would have been good to check, like Tiny's Get Out Temple. Because Feather led down a path to Blast and to Mini Monkey. So it's got to be a combination of these things. Tiny Get Out. Charge led to Barrels. Barrels might be leading to Hunky Chunky. It could be like a Beehive Hunky Chunky Barrel. It could be a Beehive Hunky Chunky. I don't think there's anything in Factory. It's got to be a combination of these two. I don't think there's anything in Factory. Castle. I don't think it can be anything in Castle. Charge gave you that. It could be in the tree. It could be in the tree here. Because then you would have needed Blast from Featherbow. And then Punch from the Jape Shop. So yeah, drop down to do the tree first. I think so. Is there anything I would do in Galleon? Hunky. You'll get that. I think Blast the tree first, which would imply I need Sniper. But we can well, no, we can't out of logic get it. That makes this a bad play. We're already doing it. If I fail it once, we'll just say fuck it. Let's go pound the X. Wait, where do I go to pound the X? Fuck. I want to go over here. I had to think about that one for a second. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, what? Andy, you can't just say that shit. You can't just go there. My brain was like, I don't remember what the fuck to do for this. On main? My God. Is this gonna be bongos or gone? Bongos. Okay, so you're looking for key 7. You're looking for key 7, and that gives you the gone hint. All right, I think go back to Aztec first. Hey, it was there. What do you expect from me? Yeah, it's like a little casino-y, but you do have it like somewhat narrowed down kind of where it needs to be. There's only so many combinations of these things it can be. Guitar was on the fence. So I'm just checking each of those specific spots where it can be. Because again, Peanuts, Charge, or Punch have to be involved in the process. And then either Bow, Blast, or Mini Monkey currently have to be in the process. That's a no. Let's go to Japes. I've tried it once before. It was fun. I had a good time. Yeah, it was back like early days though, honestly. Wait, did I not write down a hint? Chunky Underground. Oh, wait. K's for... Either way, I should check this. The Mines already gave me guitar. Guitar has not led to anything for Chunky yet. No, you needed guitar to get Hunky Chunky. So we probably have already taken care of that. Is today. Beep, beep, booty, boopity butts. Is there anything else I'm checking here? I don't think so. Bow plus the Hunky Chunky you got off of Charge would lead to this. say no there. Factory, castle, galleon. CG. CG was on factory, cranky beat. No, none of that. You need a triangle, galleon, castle, factory. Couldn't be that. Last was on that, so it can't be anything locked in. A mini monkey, feather bow, and then a punch, then the peanuts, and then I think now I feel like I'm in casino mode. Yeah. This. Nah, I'm pretty sure I wrote down everything. I mean, that actually does check out. That actually does check out. I'll go back to Galleon. Are we gonna have another 10-minute helm because we can't find key 7? I'm worried now it's like Peanuts locked. Oh wait, it could just be mini monkey lock stuff because Peanuts locked. Yeah, I'm dumb. Peanuts would have just like, damn it. Well, over here we go. There was a lot of things that was probably, you needed Peanuts to get Blast. So it could be something as little as just Mini Monkey is locking it. Because if you get key 7, you can play for the hints for both Super Slam and Gorilla Gone. Yes, go back. Check the mini monkey lock shit over here. Yeah, it's just something mini monkey locked. Don't think about it any deeper than that. Which it's fucking mini monkey, so you know. peek this. Looks like a GB in there. Creme aisle. You can also make the argument you should always check anything that is sprint, grape, or balloon locked. Yo, Mick Torso, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Dude, it's gonna be really funny. It was the Hive Tunnel, and I just didn't look at it. It's gonna be real funny. Because I think instead of playing to like all these different potential lanky items to get to chunky items, I just think you focus on key 7. I just think you hard focus on finding key 7 that's somehow mini monkey locked. And then you play for 2 hits. No immediate plans for uploading it to YouTube, honestly. I don't really do that with my casual playthroughs. But we did publish all our VODs up to this point now for Twitch. Yesterday. There might have been. Yeah, just let me know, I guess. Level 3 factory. Let's go do dartboard. Dartboard / the race. 1 through 5 lobbies are dead. Are moves logical for collecting banana medals and levels? It is. It'll take into account, do you have enough moves? In order to get to that many banana medals. So you do have to kind of keep in mind when that potentially is locking it, like, oh, you needed mini monkey in order to even get the banana medal for a given level. There's thankfully not too much of that, but it'll get you every once in a while. Tiny car race here. Tiny car race, and then that's all the mini monkey lock. It sucks when something is just arbitrarily locked by mini monkey. It's like, all right, just go through all the mini monkey locations. Well, every level's got 40 of them. What? When they were originally... People have brought that up before. I probably should consider that. My problem is I always, like, mass dump my YouTube VOD stuff. So I literally have to, like, remember... I would have to jot it down. This was the date. Okay, over to level 4 castle. Just say that. Almost feels like a little tacky, but yeah, I wonder if dying in that way actually saved me time. It could also be anything that is blast locked, which actually... Oh, it could also be blast locked. Oh, am I gonna do a second lap that's just checking all the blast shit? The only thing I left behind was the factory storage. I wanna die! I want to do them fast. I've been doing them like pretty good lately. Oh, I did not trust that, so then that threw me off for the next shot. Yeah, the only baboon blast I would have to go back for would be factory storage. Ah! The mini monkey was all bait, baby! All bait, baby! Yeah, it was just peanuts so you could get into the cage to use feather to get blast. That was it. Tiny might have had 3. Tiny might have had 3. It is. I already asynced it. She might have had 3. I should have checked on the way up. I mean, there's nothing pointing at she's even in the fight. The mini monkey might be actually giga not needed. Might be 100% not needed. So you're playing for a gone hint here. Because then Blast gave you Mini Monkey. Oh, that's mean, dude. All right, where's Gorilla gone? Shops and Forest. Oh, no. How does it always do this, man? The 50-50 chance I have to find pineapple. Oh, and it's absolute. It's going to be pineapple, which then I'm going to be looking for behind lanky shit. Oh, no. Ah, nah, dog. This is happening. Yeah. So go to 3. Just immediately go to 3. Like, this would almost be too simple. Storage gave you balloon. Yeah, there was no fucking way, dude. All right, well, over here. You have so many moves right now. It is locked behind one of the 3 you don't have. Like, if you broke down percentage of the game you had access to, it had to be 95%. This was definitely in the 5% of checks that you did not just have access to. All right, man, what you got? Not bad. Everything that is lanky locked. Yeah, that was absolutely one of the worst things it could have been. It's cute that if you do it in the rabbit race, you have infinite crystals. It's actually some semi-interesting tech. Oh my god, from one casino to the next, dude. It's not beetle racing. We know that because that's part of main caves. So we'll go back in. Check the... I can't believe, like, this massive fucking shitty stack. So make it nighttime. Oh. Unreal, dude. Unfucking real, dude. Every time, dude. How does Rando do it? How does it know to do it? Jesus. GB. Nope. Let's go check the grape locked item over here. And the problem is now also you're getting closer and closer. Because then, did I have anything locked behind? Because grape gave me spring gave me that. Vines? Anything that is vine. There's not a lot of shit that's vines locked. Oh, I can't get this. Oh, no. Oh yeah, I can't get this. I can't get this. I cannot get this. Aztec. The Lanky Get Out Temple, Lanky Shooting Gallery. Then CG was not. Yeah, it doesn't have to involve CG necessarily. Peanuts was just in a shop, so yeah, not checking either of these Get Out temples. Oh, that is true, dude. That is absolutely. If you don't see PTT, all of this is vines locked. Oh, so am I just checking these? Which needs Gorilla Gone? What are we talking about? Yeah, I guess full clear the back of Aztec. There's not much left here anyways. The bean! You gotta pick it up. You gotta pick it up. We know that doesn't lead to anything. And then even after all of this, I'm still then having to get a slam hint. Leggy Shooting Gallery, are you diving? So yeah, I think you like full clear this. The only problem is that's a lot of banana. Dude, that would be so shitty if it was vines to get. I'm gonna commit to not getting the banana medals. And I don't have Strong Kong, so fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna get this underwater check. I'm gonna check Lanky Shooting Gallery. And the rest of it can suck my dick. The banana medals can suck my dick, dude. We know Aztec Nans are dead anyways. Dude, fuck off, man. Fuck off, that didn't count. Fuck off, that didn't count. She had like half her body on the thing. We're actually good. For the second time, I've already forgotten that Aztec Nans were foolish. Over to level 2 Japes, where, I mean, is there like anything? I don't think so, not really. I think we're good in Japes. Factory, do I want to check anything in factory? Castle. If it's the lanky tower, that sucks. Yeah, the crypt. You need gorilla. I need Gorilla Gone, which is locked by pineapple. So we're just looking for pineapple. And I also need an ass slam. Yeah, Mausoleum makes sense here. We are kind of getting to the point. It really could be fucking anywhere, though. Like, it does not need to be pointing at the pineapple. In short, this seed also sucks. This seed just somehow also sucks. Fucking game design, dude. Jesus Christ. It could. It feels like it's gonna be up in the lanky tower, dude. It feels like it's just going to be up in the lanky tower. My last semi-lead is go to level 7. And check the igloo here with Lanky. That's balloon locked. Storage was balloon. And then I think we're reading a spoiler log, chat. I don't feel like looking for this. Because then it's down to just, it could be anywhere. Of course, it's pineapple locked. Beetles too. Main Caves is dead. Main Caves is dead, so it's not the beetle regardless. Oh, please. All right, we'll get to finish the seed. It was the level 7 thing it was all pointing at. All right, so now back to forest. That's nasty, dude. How is it every seed I say that's nasty? And then we've got 2 slams out there. Who's buying it? It's, yeah, at the very least, grape, sprint, and balloon don't lead to that many things. In fact, at this point, we're kind of back to the point. Right? We're like, are they going to be pointing to slam? It ended up it was just storage you needed. You needed all of that shit to have vines. You needed that shit to have vines so you could get the balloon. It's funny, you don't think there's like that much locked by that much in this game. And the rando reminds you, no, it can be some disgusting changes. Alright, so it's Donkey Lanky Diddy. Yeah, again, remember the beginning of this scene where we had to do a 9-piece long chain to get like all of Lanky and Diddy's moves?
Welcome to bonus stage.
When you found Spring, that gave you Grape, that gave you Sprint, that gave you Vines. Remember how there was also Chimpy Charge available in the Jape shop? Which then immediately led to you had to do a 67 Diddy minecart for guitar. By the way, has level 1 Aztec been needed yet? Barrels. You needed it for barrels on gongs. You needed it for barrel on gong. Yeah, barrel throwing on gongs.
Welcome to bonus stage.
All right, chat. Well, based on what's left in the seed, get your guesses in. Where do you think the ass slam that I am going to get, where do you think it is? I'll give y'all double chance. Where do you think a ass slam is? Because we'll spoiler the other one. Like, I guess we should feel merciful for the purpose of the rando that they didn't make the chunky face have a red switch. It just happened to be a fucking blue switch. Can you imagine how much fucking worse it would be if every seed with Chunky in the fight, you had to find them? We actually know it can't be the Check of Legends because 1 through 5 lobbies are dead. Drunk. Hi. Yeah, it could be the mushroom version. That one's on the table for sure. You never see it
Welcome
coming.
to bonus stage.
The 6. Yeah, the hard thing about that stuff pointing towards it, it is like all of the creme aisle shit actually got checked down on. They all actually, like, they've all eventually led to Gorilla Gone.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. Like, we started off the seed fine that I basically treated... Oh, it's the 15? Okay. I basically treated level 1 like it was Japes. I went a look. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yo, Rumi, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Oh my god. By the way, LaRock, I don't know if you were here the last time I was talking about it with Riley in the chat. These are never GBs. We had never thought about that before, but there are never GBs straight up in Helm. You'll never see another. They can't save in Helm. Okay. I was wondering what... I figured there was some bizarre reasoning for it. Because I was like, it's blueprints.
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's the slightly too fast version. You have to know where the red ones are gonna spawn. Unless it's the super slow version. So I don't even bother shooting them unless they're the literal only thing on screen. Nice. I pressed the wrong button. Alright, who's even in the chunky fight? Or in the... Yeah, it's the chunky fight for all purposes. All intents purposes. Who is even in this fucking thing? I don't have PTT, so... Yeah, you can assume Donkey's part of it. You did start with Featherbow and with Trombone, so that would lend itself to why you weren't getting hints for the other Kongs. I feel like Diddy is not part of the fight. Oh, I'm lying. It's Tiny Chunky Diddy. All right. So for that reason... Oh, the thing fell, dude. I don't know how long it was down for, but at some point, the blackout curtain came off thing. We still have to get a rod for it, so it's kind of jerry-rigged up there. Oh yeah, we have it. Yeah, I just didn't mark it. And again, it'll save your progress for every phase you beat. Mini Monkey was needed. Yep. This was... To this point, and we'll see what the ass slams look like. This is the only reason you needed Mini Monkey. The Mini Monkey on that blast course. Because if someone else plays this, they maybe don't check that blast course. I don't imagine you don't. Because you had to go there for the Diddy top of Lighthouse anyways. Like, I'd be shocked if you don't check that shit. Unless you're just like, I hate seal racing. Which, yeah, seal racing sucks, but I mean, there are a lot of checks in this game that suck. Trying to play fast? I mean, there's trying to play fast and there's trying to play, like, super reckless. Like, you know it's like blast is locking something. So you're checking all the blast shit. There's playing fast and there's playing stupid fast. That would be stupid fast. Like, no matter what, you have to play to 60 GBs. So to skip stuff when you're already still pretty far from 60, and you have trails you can follow. Galleon or Castle? Well, let's go to Castle first. Or let's go to Galleon first. Oh, wait, I'm already over here. Can I full clear Galleon? I think I can. I'm trying to think of like a check I can't do. I'm pretty sure I can do all of them. Oh, well, so both of them are in levels. So you might need the one from Castle to get this one. There aren't a ton of things that are locked by a slam here. Yeah, there's the two-door ship. What is there other than the two-door ship? I can't get the Donkey Lighthouse. It could be Drunky Chunky. Obviously, get the banana medals along the way here. Yes, that's it. As long as it is not in one of those 4 locations, we're fine. And I feel like this was overall a slightly faster full clear. How close am I? About to say, I should be able to check the boss door here. What you gonna do? You know the treasure room is foolish. It could be Mechfish. Yeah. I like this more because, like, there's not a ton left in Castle, but they're all slower on average. Battle pad, shoot these 2 balloons. You just like have to play yourself. This game's so shitty. One's in Galleon and one's in Castle. So there's a set of 4 checks right now that could be the ass slam here. Castle doesn't have anything that's inherent. Like, I could be slam 1, locking slam 2 here, obviously. But I feel like on average, like everything left in Castle is like, go down to the crypt, go into the rooms. I felt like on average, those are just slower. You've got the entire 5-door ship you can look at right here. I'll just make your way over this way. Mechfish will be my last location here. There was also still a slight chance without sniper / homing that I couldn't get the thing here. Oh, I need to lower the fucking water, dude. God damn it. I need to lower the fucking water. I already... Well, no. Oh, actually, I don't. I don't. I do not need to. I did the stuff earlier. Well, now we have sniper. So the funny thing is now you, like, for sure can get the one in Castle. I don't think the... Yeah, I think all the other moves. The only way you can't get the one in Castle, even out of logic, and even though, like, I could learn some shit, would be the PTT one in the tiny mausoleum. Donkey's the last banana medal I potentially need. Diddy, Chunky, Lanky. Chat, we're running low on checks. Oh, chat, we are running depressingly low on checks. Is it down to, like, Mechfish, Donkey's Medal? Yeah. I guess Mechfish, Donkey's Medal, and Tiny Ship here. I think that's it. It is now greater than 50% odds that this is Slam 2. This was such a faster full clear. No, I've already went and, like, done. I did a lot of the lighthouse earlier. Yeah, I just need one of the 2. Okay, it was just one of the last locations I went into. All right, GG. This might barely sub 240. Yeah, the lighthouse, the 2 checks in the lighthouse, and the 2 in the 2-door ship were it. I feel like Galleon there, I feel like that was the smart play to go for. Any guesses, chat, about where the ass slam is in Castle? We'll spoiler log it. Yeah, that's the other thing, is nothing was like pointing at like, oh, Castle such and such is on the path of Chunky. Yep, there's 2 sniper-locked items in the tree. I think with the sniper, the only thing really left was the PTT locked item. Yeah, assuming the Diddy phase isn't terrible. This is a sub 240. Which, I'll take it. This seat sucked. God, I mean, you needed Mini Monkey. Dude, I wonder, yeah, if you do end up getting Key 7 early, how long does it take? I'm sad no one's going to acing this with me. I feel like I got off better than other people would have playing this. Please. Oh, this absolutely drunk fucking video game, dude. God, this is the worst part of the entire fucking game, dude. Somebody absolutely fucking drunk off their ass designed that shit, dude. All right, GG. All right, where was this other ass slam? Show spoiler log. Items, moves. I will say it was not a hard one. You probably, in all honesty, if I had said fucking gone to Castle, I think I would have gotten it faster than Galleon. It was the Castle Tiny Metal, which, funny enough, if you route, because the Castle boss was also Way of the Horde, if you had routed your bananas a little differently, what pulled me away from that is I knew I had to go downstairs for the other 2, like, Way of the Hero locked things, which is not where the tiny bananas are. Yeah, like, there was absolutely reason, because otherwise, like, yeah, you probably just do the climb and, like, do the other stuff along the way. I kind of danced around it. It actually was a pretty easy slam. It's just one of those, like, with how things fell, it pulled you away from it. Chat. Are you know what, actually, YouTube, I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the next daily upload. Bye-bye.